Deep in the heart of Kent lies a village unlike any other. Pluckley, a place where history and mystery intertwine, has long been known as England's most haunted village. This village has more than its fair share of ghostly inhabitants, at least 12 distinct spirits if the stories are to be believed. But what makes this quiet, unassuming place such a magnet for the supernatural? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are venturing into the heart of Pluckley, a small village with a big reputation for the paranormal. With over a dozen reported ghosts, Pluckley has earned its place in the record books, and in the nightmares of many. From spectral highwaymen to wailing women, this village is said to be home to some of the most chilling spirits in Britain. Are you ready to meet them? Pluckley is a small village in the Ashford district of Kent. First mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086, with its charming cottages, ancient oaks and narrow lanes, it looks like the quintessential English village. But behind its quaint facade, Pluckley has a long and sometimes dark history. The village has seen its share of plague, poverty, and even violent death over the centuries, an ideal breeding ground for ghost stories. Much of Pluckley's history is tied to the prominent Daring family who owned the village's manor for generations. Their influence is everywhere, from the beautiful windows of St Nicholas Church to the numerous tales of the hauntings associated with their family members. But it isn't just the Darings who seem to linger here. Pluckley's ghostly reputation stretches far and wide. Let's delve into some of Pluckley's most famous hauntings. One of the best known is the Red Lady, believed to be a member of the Daring family buried at St Nicholas Church. This spirit, often described as a woman in a flowing red dress, is said to search the graveyard at night, a spectral lantern in hand, mourning the loss of her child. Witnesses have reported seeing her moving among the tombstones, accompanied by the faint glow of a red light. Close by, another ghost is said to appear, the White Lady, who is also thought to be another member of the Daring family. This apparition is often seen inside the church itself or near the library, a sad figure dressed in white, her expression lost in sorrow. According to legend, she was buried within 7 coffins within an oak sarcophagus, perhaps to keep her spirit at rest. At Fright Corner, a notorious crossroads just outside the village, the highwayman is said to haunt the trees and hedgerows. This ghost is believed to be the spirit of a highwayman who, after being caught by local authorities, was brutally slain and was pinned to a tree with a sword. His shadowy figure is often seen darting through the woods, still trying to flee his attackers. The sounds of hooves, the flash of a sword, and then silence. The locals say that his ghost continues to ride through the trees, reliving his final moments, his escape forever thwarted. Pluckley's ghostly inhabitants are not confined to its buildings. At the old watermill, which was destroyed by fire, the ghost of the miller is said to appear in the ruins, his presence often accompanied by the smell of burning and the sound of millstones turning. And then there's Dicky Buss's Lane, a narrow track that leads away from the village. It's here that a local school teacher took his own life, and on quiet nights, passers-by believe that you can hear the sound of footsteps. Down by the bridge over the stream, the watercress woman, an old lady who sold watercress by day and supposedly drank gin by night, met her fiery end when she accidentally set herself alight. She is often seen sitting by the bridge, smoking a pipe, her figure fading into the mist as you approach. Now, of course, with any ghost story, there are always skeptics. Some believe that these tales are just folklore, which has become embellished over time, and others believe that they are simply the product of overactive imaginations. Others, however, are convinced that Pluckley's ghosts are very real. Paranormal investigators have flocked to the village for years, hoping to catch a glimpse of the spectral residents or to capture evidence of the supernatural. Whilst there is no definitive or conclusive proof, the stories continue to draw people from all over the world who want to experience the haunted history of Pluckley for themselves. Pluckley's haunted reputation has also become a source of income. The village attracts thousands of visitors every year, eager to experience its eerie charm firsthand. Ghost tours, haunted pubs, and guided walks are now a regular part of village life, making Pluckley a hotspot for paranormal tourism. So what do you believe? Is Pluckley truly the most haunted village in England? Or is it simply a place where the past feels particularly close to the surface? Perhaps it's a bit of both. a village where history, legend, and the imagination meet, creating a unique atmosphere that invites both fear and fascination. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying that Pluckley has a special allure. Maybe it's the stories, maybe it's the setting, or maybe it's something more, but one thing is for certain: Pluckley is a place where the past never seems entirely at rest. Thank you for joining me on today's dive into Pluckley. If you have been, please let me know. If you've experienced anything, let me know in the comments. And if you think maybe it's all just make-believe, let me know that too. I'd love to know what you think. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, some places are more than just stories.